Hey, you guys, quick video here tonight, just talking about some of the stuff I was doing over the last couple days. I think we need to interrupt, what's going on Wall Street and everything. For example, I was over there, the place I link a lot of articles to from Zero Hedge. Well, they got a bunch of bloggers over there, market people. I say, with all you super traders and all you experts in the market and stuff, what we should do is take get a bunch of money, create a fund, and when these guys are pumping the markets up on zero volume, jump in there and blow up their computer programs. It would be easy to do. I'm sure of it. When these guys are pumping the markets up on zero volume, all of a sudden, if it wouldn't even take all that much compared to what they deal with. 20 million bucks all of a sudden, if they're pumping up the markets, and all of a sudden somebody stepped in there and had a huge order to sell for 20 million bucks or something on a Goldman Sachs or whatever, and you could build that up over a week, just kind of slowly buy stuff, and then one morning when they're pumping it up, just dump it on them. It would send their little HAL 2000 into circuit breaker mode. I mean, the whole point is, got to do something here with this stuff pretty quick. Because I think they're setting up, they're trying to get the market a little higher here, but they need to do this quantitative easing. They keep talking about that. Well, we want to print up trillions of dollars more. We got to do that. Well, they're not going to do it with the markets going up. That's pretty obvious. So what are they doing here? Just trying to pump it up a little bit so they can dump it from a little bit higher level. But that's something I'm thinking about doing too. When they do that, just be ready to, short what they are. And then at the bottom, buy again because they'll pump it back up some more again. But they're in big trouble. They're in big trouble with this crap. They're trying to create, inflation of prices anyway. It's like I was covering a couple videos ago. They're trying to keep their asset values high, and it's getting harder and harder for them to do. They can't do it. Their big news this morning was their house sales. The house sales are great. If you take away the all their fake numbers and take away their pumped up, they shaved off the last couple quarters to make this one look good, and it's the same thing that the companies are doing too with their earnings. The big article today, I was reading it, I was like, you got to be kidding me. Now companies are figuring out that, well, if you just close all your factories and fire all your people, you get great profits. Well, for a quarter at least, but how the hell is that going to work? Okay, you just fire everybody, close all your factories, and you cut all your costs, and it reflects great on your bottom line. Well, they've been pulling that for way too long, actually. That's been going on for a year and a half now with these clowns laying off, 30,000 people, closing 2 plants like Alcoa. Other earnings are great. Yeah, I guess pretty soon there'll be one supervisor, one worker, and they'll have great earnings, Well, that's not going to last long, but, seriously, I don't know why. I really don't know why somebody to date hasn't done something with the markets, with these guys intervening in the markets like they are. These guys from Bear Stearns and all these other banks that got screwed over. I don't know why those guys are apparently oh well, they beat us. Oh well. I mean, these guys could take them out and make millions of dollars in the process. But no, everybody's just got Stockholm syndrome. They'd rather just sit with their hands tied and wonder what they're going to do to them next. It seems like, that's what's going on lately. Everybody's just kind of, I don't know what they're going to do next. But, then you dig up some articles on what they are doing. And, oh, no, well, that's been discredited. That's been debunked. Now the internet's full of debunkers. So, but, yeah, I think I really think that a Project Mayhem on these guys would be great. One morning, take out Geithner, that little douche nozzle, and Bernanke, that little cock nibbler, That's a son of a bitch. I just love to see them one of these mornings flailing with another 1,000-point market drop. I think it'd be great, you know. But I don't know. Nobody has the stomach for it, you know. So, but that's what I've been thinking about anyway. And it extends to all areas too. The same thing with politics. We don't have to play these people's games. When they raise taxes, you don't pay them. You know, they sign some stupid law that doesn't have any backing in, the Constitution at all. Ignore it. It's like, Lieutenant. It's like from Band of Brothers. I don't know if you guys ever seen it. Well, I'm sure most of you have. But anyway, and Lieutenant Spears is talking to that kid who won't fight. Remember, he's all freaked out and he just hides in the ditch and stuff. And he says, kid, your problem is not that you're scared. Your problem is you still think you have a chance to survive. As soon as you lose that, when you can lose that and figure out that you don't really have a chance to get out of here, then you can be useful to us, then you'll have use. As long as you think there's a chance to survive, you're completely useless to us. I thought that was a good line from that movie. Anyway, have a good evening. You guys, we'll talk to you later. I know YouTube's kind of slow.
You ready? Yeah. You sure? Yeah. Okay. 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 You have any? Go fish. You gonna say anything to them? No, they look nice and relaxed right where they should be.
Hello, team. I know you all hate me. And given what's happened in the past, I can't say I blame you. But I wanted to say one thing to you before you take the field tonight. Believe it or not, I'm proud of every one of you. Really, the all-out effort you've given recently has been an inspiration to us all. And it proves that you've put that 1 for 18 performance in last year's ALCS far behind you. And Pedro, bashing the bar like the Serrano of old. No way you won't improve on the 138 you're hitting against Chicago with runners in scoring position. And Vaughn, you've had a really tough year. Even though your fastball isn't what it used to be, there's no one the fans in Cleveland would rather have pitching the most important game in Indians history than you.